The Daily Ironman Show with Ironman Daily is...
Ironman Daily.
Ironman Daily is back like fresh crackers straight out the box. And you can see I've got some drops already. These are from Wilderness Bandits, Rune Full Helm, very nice. Adamant Scimitar, Rune Medhelm. These are good drops. I think this change was added in 2024 to give the level 130 bandits some extra drops. Drops that you would not otherwise find on the bandits. So I'm Eggs has logged in, and that's fine, but what's really important here is that we get back into the wilderness for some more action. You know what I mean? I'm taking out my cooked karambwans, I'm rubbing my ring, and I'm going to the Ferox Enclave. From here, I'm simply going to run west. Yeah, west. I'm going to pray here quickly. Pray, what is this altar? This looks like, oh, there's Saradomin up there. This looks kind of like an ancient symbol. What does it say? A mysterious ancient altar to some forgotten god. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm going to be on my way now. Heading up here towards the bandits, past the bears. Didn't realize the bears were so close. I learned in my recent episode with Lurian that there's Artio, like the bear boss. I didn't have to do the what's that guy's name now? Callisto. I didn't have to fight Callisto. I could have just fought a lower level guy. So that's what I want to do next time I get a bear task. I think his name is Artio. I want to fight Artio. See if I can get the dragon pickaxe drop. There's another Addy Sim. These bandits have decent drops. Wow, they respawn quick. There's a good spot here. I can funnel them in here. The level 130s obviously give much better drops, but the level 22s help the task go by more quickly. If I get a bear task, then that's hype. If I get a spiritual warriors or a spiritual creatures task, that kind of blows. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. I probably would do it since I'm starting to build up a bit of a wilderness streak. Really what we're looking for is a Moss Giants task. As you know, for those who are following along with the channel, once you get a wilderness Moss Giant task, you can kill Moss Giants outside of the wilderness indefinitely, and you get an increased drop rate for the Mossy Key. So I'm going to use that to get Bryophyte's staff, which I need for a Master Clue. I still have a lot of combat tasks to achieve. Next week I'll have another session with Lurian and we'll go back to Royal Titans, and there I will hopefully complete some of the combat tasks because Royal Titans have tons of tasks. Might try to do some King Black Dragon as well. I know that King Black Dragon has a lot of tasks. I can't open the menu while I'm in combat to take a look, but I know there's tasks to complete there. I think there's some more that I can do at Chaos Fanatic, so I'll go there. I'd like to give Scorpia a try as well. Get in line, buddy. Got a long line of bandits here who want a piece of this action. Yeah, I think I'll just edit out most of this task and I'll let you know if I get some good drops, or I'll just show you at the end. Back in the desert, everybody used to be named Ali, but they changed that because I guess that's too racist. But here you can see in the bandit camp, the cook, wherever he is, he's in here somewhere. There he is. The cook is named Fat Tony, which is obviously riffing on the Italian mob. So how is that? I guess that's not racist because Italians aren't a race of people. But are Arabs a race? Or is that more like an ethnicity? Nothing wrong with discriminating against ethnicities as long as it's in good taste. I mean, discrimination is bad, right? I don't mean discriminate in the sense that like you wouldn't give somebody the same opportunities as you would somebody else because of their ethnicity. I don't mean that kind of discrimination. I just mean discrimination in the sense of singling someone out. Like, for example, if you were to make a joke about women, is that sexist? Is that discrimination? I don't know. I guess it depends on whether or not it's a tasteful joke. So ethnicities are like women. You can make fun of them as long as it's in good taste. Ethnicities are like women. Maybe that's a good video title. Oh, this guy's already been This guy's out here running a clue step. Welcome. That explains the inconspicuous hole. There's a hard clue step here. Inconspicuous hole, just like my butthole, am I right? Hey! Just kidding, everybody knows it's highly conspicuous. Coal. Let me fill up my boots with coal. 2 bandits in 1, no thanks. I want to take these guys one at a time. Lawrence Key. Right up the wazoo. Zooey mama. That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of drop that really gets me going. Right, Heather? Black Heather is not interested in talking. She just wants to catch these hands. And by hands, I mean scimitar duel. 1v1 me. Scimitars only. Nice. Good fight. You see all these amazing cathedrals in the old world. And it's like, how did these guys manage to build so many monuments from giving all of their money away to the poor? And the answer is it's just for the love of the game, right? They just love to do it. Actually, I don't know if that's true or not. What's your take? Let me know in the comments how the Catholic and Orthodox churches managed to build so many amazing cathedrals and places of worship. How did they find the resources to do that? I know that the Orthodox Church has an expensive tithe. Every member has to give at least 10% of their pre-tax income. At least that's my understanding. And so the church gets money that way. But you're supposed to also give all of your money to the poor, right? Not to the church. So, actually, no, that's not true. Even the poor are supposed to give their money to the church. There's a great verse about this. Maybe I'll put it up on screen now. So you can see, it's about the old widow, I believe. The old widow gives her last 2 pennies to the church. And Christ is like, yeah, that's based. Give all of your money, and you will get nothing in return. You're just going to be even broker. So, what a terrible thing. My guess at the theory behind it is that it inspires the laity to be charitable, because now there are poor people who are giving everything they have to the organization, and there's no rule in the church that you should get anything back. So it's up to the people of their own free will to take care of the poor. But why couldn't there just be rules for this? Why couldn't there be rules like help the poor people? Like, if you're supposed to give your money to the poor, then why, and then the poor just give it right back? Like, I don't know, it's just so confusing. There's so many mixed messages in scripture, it bothers me. Okay, one more bandit, let's get out of here. Huzzah. I did it. Now we're back at King Narnode. I'm gonna run up here, run up into this joint, use the bank right quick, and get myself to Edgeville. Still not receiving Slayer points. I need one more wilderness task before I start getting Slayer points. Let's go see Christilia. Christilia, my love, tell me my next assignment. What must I slay to appease you? 89 magic axes, that sucks. That sucks. What a terrible task. They have all kinds of defenses. They're +5 defense against slash, so I can just slash my way through them. It should work fine. 1 in 533 drop for Lawrence Key, so let's try to get that. So I need a... Ooh, I can use a Dwarven multi-cannon for this. Let's try that. And so to get to this hut, I just need to pull the lever and run north. Should be all good. Let me get some pots. This is leather gloves on the ground. I thought it was Lawrence Key. I'm just so keen. Lurian gave me a great tip the other day to turn your private off when you're in the wilderness so PKers can't follow you between worlds. Here's the hut up here to the northeast. The magic axe hut. That's where I need to go. I'm gonna drop a multi-cannon in here. Oh, I forgot my lockpick. Ass. So let's visit the bank. Take a lockpick out of the bank here. Oh, I get free runes from Lundile. What'd I get? 80 body runes. That's not great. Whatever. Lockpicks, where are you at? Pull the lever, get teleported back. Now we are above ground again, and I'm low on run. I'm gonna have to walk my way to the hut. Which kind of sucks balls. Am I right, fellas? Okay, I'm gonna kill some magic axes with my cannon. I'm gonna show you how the setup goes, and then I'll cut the tape. I want this task to be through. I want to start another task, and I want it to be moss giants. Boom, we are through. So now we just set up the cannon. Kabam. Oh, this is gonna be fast. I'm already under attack. This isn't multi, it doesn't work. Come at me, you axes. Oh, there we go. Now he's going off. But now I'm under attack, so he stops. It's got some success. Trying not to get attacked, but it's not working. Control click, get rid of those iron axes. And now we can see clearly, sort of. There's all the axes on the ground, there's all the axes in the air. It's kind of hard to see, to be honest. This is AFK-able now. There's a random guy in monk robes out here, I don't care. Maybe I could PK him. But the problem with Ironman, you don't get any loot from PKs, so it's pointless. It's just like defensive PKing only. So AFK-able. Just what I like. Because even if the aggro stops, then these guys are still going to get aggroed by the cannon. All I have to do is refill it with cannonballs every once in a while. Ricky T, thanks for the ruby, my guy. You guys want to know the end game for Ironman Daily? It's literally just running barrows. I just want to run barrows and chat with people. Chat while I'm running barrows, live stream myself running barrows, chatting with the stream. That's the end game. That's a good life. That is a good life for Ironman Daily. But I've got a lot of goals to achieve before then. So it would be years before I reach that height of cinema. The height of YouTube content. Wow, look at these big stacks of iron battle axes on the ground. A vicious looking axe. Am I right? Just like my ex. A vicious battle axe she was. See this NPC over here, Mandrith? Apparently he is a collector of ancient artifacts. What is that all about? Artifacts. Is that a British spelling? Why is that so whack? I'm loving this cannon. Free aggro, free damage. Thanks, boy. Max hit of 30 from the cannon. Only 4 left. This task is pretty much over with. One more, baby. There it is. We are done. Now we go back to Cristelia. Good old magic lever. Takes me right back to where I need to be. Cristelia, my babe. What is up next for me? Am I finally gonna get some... Oh my god! I got the Moss Giants task! That is so... Oh, I was so surprised. Yes! Yes, I'm done with Wilderness Slayer now. Well, for now, I didn't get another bear task, so I didn't get to do RTO on task, but that's still cool. I finally get to go do Moss Giants out of the wilderness and get some mossy keys stacked up. Cristelia, thank you so much. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here eventually. I know you're stuck in jail, but just hang in there, and I'll have a word with these guards, and I'll get you out of there. Thanks for watching this episode of Ironman Daily. Stay tuned to Ironman Daily. Subscribe, ring the bell, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and praise Guthix.